Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Dealer, and this is Genius of Sappheiros. Alright, I did do some things. You can see, go to our formation here. I leveled up a bunch of people. As for where I did most of my grinding, the two places you would probably consider is the basement of Akiu's place, or the Hiede mansion, or estate, or you go to the temple here. There might be some better places, but these are the places I was familiar with. I went to the temple because it tended to give extra XP when you're at a lower level, which of course I had some characters that were still in their 30s. The other reason was just simply the temple is just a lot more consistent as far as just running and doing the final room over and over again, which the final room does have a chance of having King Yakuris. You generally get better drops over at the Hiede mansion. You can get gold nuggets over in the temple. Also, if you're willing to go and fight the demons, that's where you can get Daemon Hearts. Speaking of Daemon Hearts, I did do a little bit of crafting. I've been working on getting the various curtains and mantles. I do have the Zephyr Mantle 4, so now I have Emergency Evade 33%. And I do have Gale Mantle 4 as well, which is Magic Block 33%. I don't know if these effects stack on top of each other. I'm not entirely certain. I'm also... Unfortunately, there's also this Divine Shield thing, which is what we need Daemon Hearts for, which I'll probably farm off screen eventually. And then we have some stuff for the Moon Curtain and Sun Curtain, which just do flat physical and magic damage reduction. I have the third version of Moon Curtain put together, but unfortunately I kind of ran out of resources. The craft things like elemental spheres and diamonds and stuff, it requires a lot of elemental shards and crystals and stuff like that, which I kind of ran out of. So the thing I'm running out of is, I believe, earth ones. Yeah, it's earth crystals I kind of ran out of, though I'm also pretty low on thunder and fire. So I'll probably go and try to farm those as well. But yeah, you can craft elemental spheres. They only take shards, but you kind of need a lot of all of them. Same situation for the military tactics book. In fact, they use the same shards. They don't even use thunder. Crazy stuff. But yeah, diamonds and emeralds require just full-on crystals you have to craft, so it's quite a bit to deal with. Alright, so yeah, kind of been working on that. Also, I guess the other reason why I also grinded at the Seabed Temple, or whatever it's called, is it actually had pretty consistent amounts of power points, which those don't really scale off level or anything. And at this point, my power point levels, for some, I think about half the characters, or maybe a third of the characters, is maxed now at 99. I think if you increase the cap, it will go up, as it'll continue going up as well, but I'm not entirely certain. This version of Genius of Sappheiros is the first one I've ever that has any sort of actual cap. Lingering Summer Heat capped at level 99. You didn't have to. I don't think you had to do anything to actually expand the level requirement or the level limit. So a little unfamiliar on that part. Anyway, so I do still have a little bit more grinding to do to get everyone maxed out, but for the time being, let's go ahead and do some other stuff. So I got some ideas. I'm not sure how good the idea is, but I'm thinking of using Akiu for this fight with Byakuran. Also, a mistake I made with Byakuran is the life drain that the guide recommends is not from the dagger itself, but from the dagger ability, which gives you essentially 15% drain. So we'll just use a better knife. That'll be nice. Slash stab. It's permanent. Okay, we have a plasma knife. Okay, so obviously the hard drive is vulnerable to lightning. Plasma knife, of course, is thunder. There is a craftable knife. There's only one, as far as I know, at least at this point in the game. That does, I think, thunder and water, which I think also can probably work. But yeah, we can do this. As for the augmentations, obviously full-on dagger. Great magic just to get the extra HP. And then condition magic I did just for the extra resistance, though the infliction may be possibly useful for the dagger's electrocute proc. And then everything else I put into strength, vitality, agility, and dexterity, because we don't need intelligence, and I think potency is not what we need, question mark. We have dual raids, we're good on that front. I don't think there's anything else that really matters. Okay, so I think that's going to be the plan. What we can also do... We'll go as is. If necessary, I can see about buffing myself. But obviously that's one additional round of nonsense you have to deal with. Oh, actually, let me... Also, while I was finding Yukari Kings, I did get another of the... I don't think it's a crown. Oh yeah, it is a crown. Because I used the crown to craft the title a while back. But yeah, with the title, crown, and crest, even if the XP starts dropping off around level 55, or at least becomes just normal, getting an extra 150% experience tends to work pretty well, especially when you get any Yukari Kings. Anyway, where is Moko? I pressed the wrong button. Cool. There you are. We want to get rid of you, and... There we go. So, the reason why I'm bringing Aku is I am wondering if we can use, because technically you're supposed to fight by yourself in a lot of these side quests, but you can take a commander, and Aku can actually do damage as a commander. So I'm wondering if we can make her do some extra damage, particularly at the very end. Oh my god, I'm gonna die from just regular enemies. That's crazy. Oh yeah, it does make sense. I have no gear. Crazy. Anyway, I was saying something, but I don't remember now. Oh, so at the end of the, once the hard drive gets low on HP, it will start doing its signature removal effect, which of course can just instantly remove you, which would of course be a game over. So maybe I'm hoping to maybe use Aku to help blitz through that. But again, I'm not entirely sure if that's even allowed. The guide doesn't really account for stuff like that, since the guide was before Aku was ever introduced. So, also Aku provides healing as well, so that's also very useful. Alright. Oh my god. Well, I can still heal with this. Yeah, this will only take me down to 1. That's not an issue. What's electrocute do? Physical defense and accuracy down. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. We'll do explosion. Explosion! 3,000. Yeah, that's honestly what I should have been using for a lot of these missions. Also, any excess experience, I believe I mentioned this, but any excess experience will be saved for when we do actually increase the level cap. Okay, so that's it for Byakuran. Don't have to use her again for a bit. I think the last one we have is Cerno. And of course we have all these other things. There is a guide on Steam that goes over a lot of these, which is very helpful. Oh yeah, we haven't done Marissa, Orsane, Haya, Nidori. We got a lot to do. Alright. Let's do, we'll do Yokai Bros. Get some things done. Alright, Sane, Aya, Nidori. There is also one other thing I would like to do, but I'm not sure when I'm going to do it. It involves getting a formation that can be pretty useful. So I Sane, Nidori. Alright, what do we got? Just go all in. We can do that. Alright, Aya should be good to go. Her augmentations. She's completely immune to ambushes at this point, except for certain enemies that don't care and will still ambush you. But yeah, with 99 you can essentially fill in almost 4 entire blocks here. Equipment-wise, she should be good with what she has. Augmentations. What does Nidori have equipped? Nothing. Fantastic. Let's see if we need to, let's see if we can get our Nidori a better gun. I don't think I can. But she definitely needs his accuracy, because I recall that she never hits anything with her multi-hit attacks. Royal Ordnance. So we have the machine cannon right now. This thing would be the go-to. It has 125 freaking accuracy. We need Oral Calcum, though. We do have Oral Calcum shards. We do eventually need a gun. So you know what? We'll make this sacrifice. Oh yeah, farming the temple. By the way, I have a lot of the high tier character specific materials, more than I'll ever need, except for elemental crystals. And maybe a few others. Yeah, Ghosts and Nails, I have 37 of them. They're ridiculous. Alright, so grab this. Alright, and then we can give you that. I don't even know what your armor does. Let's find out. Optical camo. Increases chase damage. I got nothing else to do, so you know what? Sure, take it. Okay, I honestly don't care about your shield. You can take the yokai shield. And then everything else can go towards... I'm just seeing if I can get accuracy. The answer is... Who is using my accuracy? You are. Alright, we'll borrow your stuff for now. Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough. Yeah, those are fine. Wait, what are you? Let me guess. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, do that. Yeah, I was kind of just giving them whatever spare weapons I had on hand when I was doing the grinding. The grinding was a little slow simply because I had to use still a number of, you know, my good characters to actually do things. But it's not the end of the world. Guessing these are just upgraded things. I honestly don't remember what element actually works well here. Alright, you are a mess. And to be honest, I think I'm going to keep you a mess. Here, I have some of that. I think right now she's using like axes. Yeah, she is. Alright, we'll just see how this goes. Quest. What are you equipped with anyway? Wise man suit. Yeah, this is all fine. Alright, where are we going? Yokai Mountains 6th, 10th. I swear they're just making up names now. Alright. Yokai Mountains up here. Little by little, we're making progress. Okay. So this is, we just have to get to the 6th part of this. So here, I'm pretty sure this takes us just to the top, right? Yeah. Wait. 9th, 10th? Alright. First 10th. So if I go backwards, would that be enough? I don't think it will be. Can you kill everything in one go? Yes, you can. Thank you for the PowerPoint. 8th, 10th. Alright, this might work. 7th, 10th. 7th, 10th again. Not helpful. Fourth, 10th. Okay, well, that didn't help at all. What if I go this way? I think I am lost. 3rd, 10th. Yokai Mountains 6th, 10th. Doesn't even have a letter as Q. Okay. We'll work on that then. I think we missed like a side path we could have taken. I should have just gone off the letter. like I usually do. So it skips a bunch of letters. So if we go this way... There it is. Alright. 3 blocks. Oh, does this hit everybody? Oh yeah, that's right. You do multi buffs. Okay. What else we got? So right now I have a chaser active? No, it's only active for 1 round. So not helpful at all. Okay, I'm just seeing if any element works here. Oh good, instant death. Cool, thanks game. Oh, you know what? While we're at it. Explosion! You know what, just do Crazy 8. That's the spirit. One down. Fortunately, the explosion I think has a cooldown. 1 round. Yeah, Aki makes this actually a lot easier. Why haven't I been using her? Okay, weak against ice. The more you know. Oh. I've been making a mistake. I've been playing on easy. That's my bad. I completely forgot to switch this back. Oh well. I can't, unfortunately I cannot roll back. It still would not have changed much. It just would have been, I would have done less damage, essentially. But yeah, my apologies. I completely forgot to switch the difficulty. In any case, quest done. Cerno. Alright, we'll grab the Cerno one. But that'll probably be for next time. We got a few minutes left, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, formation. All right. All right. Let me see if this will work. So first things first, we just need to go to somewhere. Alright. Probably should actually be using an actual wand, but that's okay. Alright, that should be all I need. And then we can go to... Apparently I need to go here for other reasons. Comparo, nope. I think I'm missing a requirement. So supposedly, because I'm pretty sure I don't have this formation. So there's a poison formation that's actually rather good even when you're not using poison. But apparently it didn't do it. Yeah, it's not gonna work against these guys. I don't know if I need to kill a certain number of them or not. Well, I will go ahead and figure that out for next time. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the University. This was Genius Sappheiros. I'll see you guys later.